Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. We are back with some more of the final shape. That's right, we're on episode 2, mission number 2, and we're going to continue on where we last left off. Let's talk to Cade. What's up, Cade?
Already, but it is good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Cade.
Under better circumstances.
It's good to see you too, Cade. I never thought.
Hey, it's all right. I get it. This is a lot. And as much as we both want to catch up, we ain't got that kind of time yet. We got to get out there and find Crow. I was expecting him, not you, and that ain't a good sign.
Yeah, you're right. We can save the celebrations for later. Guardian, Can we talk for a minute first? Just you and me?
I'll give you some privacy. Last I heard from the kid, he was out on patrol. Called in some sort of darkness anomaly. I'll scout ahead. Catch up with me when you're ready.
Good old Cade. It's really nice to see that they brought Cade back. He can go invisible, which is really interesting. But yeah, it's really cool that they're bringing back some nostalgia. One of the things about Bungie is that they're really good about nostalgia. Some people call it baiting. For this final expansion for the saga, I think it's very fitting that we have a lot of nostalgia berries. And you can't say that Infinity War and Endgame didn't have nostalgia berries either. But yeah, it's good to see Nathan Fillion. He's probably one of the best video voice actors that I've seen in games. I'm so excited to actually, have him back for this final expansion.
So, Cade, I looked him over while you were talking. Scan says that's really him. There's a few readings I can't explain. He's made of light, like me, like the Traveler. Ghosts are guides, conduits for the light. Cade might not be able to wield his as a weapon, but if he's like me, maybe he can share the Traveler's light, like we do. I'm not sure. This is new. But look what else we've gained. I can feel it. The way the light flows through you. Freer. Harmonious with darkness. A full chromatic spectrum. I've only experienced something of this magnitude once before. When the Traveler created ghosts to raise guardians. When I was born. We're going to need everyone to save it from the Witness. Cade's got a lead on Crow and Glint. Let's start there.
All right. You know what's funny, though, is that, all right, their next mission is Temptation. It is funny, though, because Cade never actually teleported. He just went invis. So maybe he was listening on this whole conversation after all, even though we'd like to believe that he wasn't. It's very possible he's been listening to this entire conversation. That will be important for later for a thought that I'm going to have. All right, we're going to start off with Temptation in the Pale Heart. All right, here we go.
That feels a bit strange being back on this side of the comms, just like the good old days.
It's good to hear you, Cade.
Last transmission I got from Crow was just before you showed up.
You said he and Glint were scouting ahead.
Right. He called in some sort of anomaly, said he'd sniff around the perimeter. Personally, I prefer a little more direct approach.
Well, let's go do it. Yeah, it's good to hear Cade, even though they obviously brought him back to drive sales, but that's okay.
His name was Andal Brask. He was my mentor. Great shot. Terrible gambler. Still, we had this friendly little wager about what was inside the Traveler. I told him there's nothing. So, of course, Andal says, well, then I'm betting on everything. Everything. Lucky guess. The inside is a composite of the outside. You're going to see some things you recognize, and some things you don't. Treat it all as real. Unless it ain't. But I can guarantee you the Shadow Legion up ahead are as real as they come.
Good to know. That means we can give them the 1-2. All right, baby. Get into the action. We are playing with Prismatic still, and we're playing with Red Death Reformed, one of the new exotics that you can get in the final shape. It doesn't currently have its catalyst. You'll have to wait for Act 2 of the episodes. to get it, but for what it is, I see prismatic. Oh, there it is. Usually there's some prismatic juicing going on right here. All right, let's kick into high gear. Oh, what do we have? We have a tormentor. Gotta get rid of the shoulder pads and the tormentors. You know, I'm glad that they started creating new races like the tormentors, all that, because it adds a lot more diversity in threat instead of just having nothing but champions, which is usually what Bungie does, is champions, the go-to for everything. But fortunately, where are you going, bud? Fortunately, that's not the case here. Have a 1v1. You've got your weapon, I've got mine. We should probably go ahead and get more prismatic because we're getting more friends here. It's annoying. Get out of here. All right, there we go. Yeah, just the whole world design is so enjoyable. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Just the creativity, the trippiness, the designs. It's something that we've really been wanting more of from Bungie.
Bird from our vision.
It's the eagle.
Can't be a coincidence. Let's follow it.
But to be able to see the tower and actually experience different parts of the world.
Kate, is that you? Clint, where's the damn kid? I've been trying to raise you both on comms for hours. Gone. The hell do you mean, gone? The anomaly we were investigating, it's a construct of darkness, I think. A cave mouth. It felt wrong, like it doesn't belong here. I begged him not to go inside, but you know how he is.
Of course.
Oh, I did. That barrier, this place, the cave, it's impossible for me to push past it all.
Stay where you are. We'll find a way through.
I mean, we're a Titan. We'll just beat our way through it. Oh, well, here comes our way through. The Shadow Legion. It really is unfortunate. I wish they saved Callus for this fight, so it would have been like we would have been facing off against all the different disciples. We don't really get that too much in this encounter. There's really no disciples at all. We've kind of defeated them all. And I think, if I remember correctly, you need to go around and pop all these obelisks.
These locks control that barrier between us and Crow.
Yep, I remember. We have to dunk in.
Oh, I was never good at puzzles. It was always more Ikora's thing.
I love the banter and the just dialogue for Cade. It really fits. Like, yeah, I'm not that guy. Doing puzzles, not my shtick. But I also appreciate that there's actually puzzles in the actual campaign.
Do you see any other dials in the area?
Affirmative. The Guardian will handle it.
As I always do.
Please hurry, Guardian. Crow has no one to raise him if he falls. Glint, this ain't your fault. He's my Guardian. My responsibility. And you're his. I know you want eyes on him, but you need to stay out of sight until help gets there.
True. All right, what are we looking at, kids? All right, we're looking at... We need a couple to the right. All right, looks like maybe one more. Thanks. Rotate around. Okay, I was... Oh, we still have to do more. Got you. Roger, roger. We have to do more than one. Get you. Well, that was lacking. All right. Puzzles have never been my strong suit either, Cade. Don't worry. And it's still not my strong suit. At all. Not my strong suit at freaking all. Let's see. Is this gonna be enough? Let's find out. Hey, I did it. Listen, there's a reason why I struggle with certain games. With puzzles. It's not, I'm a more of just like, let's just shoot things and go, right? It's kind of like that's my jam. %, more my jam is just, let's punch things and hope for the best. All right. Looks like maybe 3 of these guys. And then we put it this way. We're gonna rock. Yep. Amazing. Also, I do appreciate that they actually made a reason to actually do these open world missions. Like, as you complete different parts of this world, and once the campaign is done, you'll actually get access to your own personal, like, open world area that you can invite friends and run what's called overthrows, which is not something I was expecting, to be honest. I did not expect that we would have that. Now, if I think we're gonna go this way, right? Yeah. Okay, one more. And there's like a bunch of rewards to actually do it, which is something that the open world part of Destiny has always struggled with, which is rewards. Very rarely have we ever had rewards worth doing open world activities. And they've always been wasted content. 100% wasted content. This is probably too much. Just a little. Now that's a face. Oh, like a mother could love. Oh my god. What'd that mouth do? Anyways.
What do you make of that bird that led us to Glint?
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me. I think it's pretty obvious to you too. The real mystery is why nobody wants to say it out loud. I will. A traveler. It's helping us.
It is. Traveler's reaching out. Mostly because the traveler's in pain. All right, let's do this. I just want to know who's running the operation for the Shadow Legion now that Callus is gone. Why be loyal? I mean, I know they're supposed to be clones.
Mess it up, Guardian.
Here we go.
You're through. I'm coming with you. No, Glint, you hold. The Guardian will give us the all clear.
All right, let's go do it. Let's go find Crow so Glint doesn't lose his goddamn mind. A lot of this, it seems like a little bit of throwback to the Dreaming City as we get closer, because the crystals are definitely Dreaming City vibe. Oh, yeah. Also, I appreciate there's so many different, like, barrier or banner placements, so you always feel like you have ammo for a fight. Which is not something that Bungie has typically done in the past, but I think they realized for people to really get into the story, you gotta let people have fun. So I appreciate that. Hey, chill there for a minute. Next. Just Titan smash everything. There's a reason why this super is freaking the favorite of Titans. Disgusting. All right, we got new rewards. Ooh, we got thermite and shield throw. Nice. We want more abilities, though I don't know how much I care about any of those, to be honest. All right, Miss Traveler, show us. Oh.
That's right.
Whoa.
This feels cancerous, like a blight, but it's different somehow.
Whoa.
What is this? Indecision. Guardian. You were thrust into an unending life of certitude. It's in my
Oh.
mind, trying to tear me apart. Let us free you from this architect of sin. No! I did it. I fought it off. Shut it out.
Thank God.
Our voice will suffice.
Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, get out of my head, you and your creepy little possession area. Like, the horror aspect is so good. It's creepy. Oh.
That diorama.
It is but a facsimile, a testament to loyalty, an expression of longing.
Crow. We see his heart held in talons. We hear it beat with his twin sister's skill.
Within the final shape, we offered a vision of our pride.
Of yours. Friends.
Looking to him with trust. But, like you, he chose pain.
You used the darkness to exploit Crow's memory.
Of course you did.
And the light to give them form. Don't you see how beautiful it all could be?
I don't see very much beauty going on here, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say no, I don't see the beauty, just a lot of death and creepy vibes. Just, that's a no for me, Chief. That's a negative. I don't know who would think that was beautiful, but okay. And here we go with the more creepy aspects. We got faces on face action going on here. All right. Oh, that's my jump. Okay. Let's just go over here. There we are. All right, cool. We're good. See ya, heads. You'd say they're ahead of their time. I'm sorry. Oh, the prince on his throne.
To erase Prince Baldwin's stain from the Dreaming City. To grant Crow dominion of the reef, the Awoken, and all the stars beyond. But he chose pain.
So, like, I'm curious, how exactly would that have worked? Like, would he just be a calcified statue, or would he be like in a fantasy world like Naruto, and how Madara Uchiha was wanting to like put everyone in under a genjutsu? Is that kind of what that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here? Everyone's gonna be in a genjutsu, and you're gonna be either in like a perfect world or you're gonna be in hell. One of the two. Yep. Everyone loves faces until they're staring at you. Whoa. We got some wolves going on here.
Crow believes he is resisting temptation. As do you. That material is immaterial. Only purpose can cure his heart. And he believes his capacity for pain is that purpose. It is why he subjects himself so completely to your traveler. This belief was taught, conditioned into you. It can be unlearned.
You know, it'd be really cool if they actually demonstrated that a guardian who like actually betrayed, and we could have fought a guardian or something. It doesn't happen in the story, but it would have been really cool if it did.
There. Up ahead. Crow. Crow?
Quiet. Listen. I've seen these veiled statues before. You have too.
Yeah, on the pyramid on the moon.
Whispering something, but I can't quite make it out. Stop listening to it! I told you to wait outside. This place is... I don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on you.
He's right, Glint.
I don't care. He doesn't get to make those decisions for me.
True.
We're supposed to be a team. Guardian and Ghost. That's how the Traveler made us.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever leave me behind again. Promise.
I promise.
Let's set up camp outside. Kate's not far.
Of course he isn't. Tell me you got the drop on him at least.
No.
You and the Guardian both need better boots.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky this time.
I mean, I'm a Titan. Stealth isn't really the thing that I do. Seriously, why make a statue that is so big? They knew what they were doing. You know what they were doing. Yep. They didn't have to do it, but they wanted to. Okay? Yep. Exactly. All right, what do we got here? What's up, guys?
It's hard to describe. It's like these pockets of darkness are physical manifestations of the witness's presence here. An infection, festering.
You said it spoke to you.
dark, tempting me. The witness knows what's in our hearts and minds. It promises to make it all real. Listen, whatever the witness is doing to the traveler, our ghosts can feel it too. And it's spreading. Ikora would know what to do.
Oh, don't worry, kid. We'll find her. Even if we have to blast our way through.
I don't think it's that simple.
Sometimes it can be. Let's just get our bearings again. Refocus.
Agreed.
All right. We'll get our focus together and we'll get the job done. All right, Ghost, what do you got?
What a relief to see Crow and Glint again. That cave we found him in, where the witness tried to possess me. A malignant place like that inside the Traveler feels blasphemous. That wasn't just darkness. It was reshaped by the witness. Corrupted. No wonder it could project itself there. At least out here, the Traveler's light still protects us. As much as it can, anyway. My shell? Don't worry. It's not as bad as it looks. The witness barely left a crack. We take hits and we get back up again. Right, Guardian? Listen, the others spotted a location nearby that resembles the Io Cradle. Sounds like something that would be of interest to a warlock we know.
Absolutely. All right. Listen to our broadcast real quick.
That's the helm signal. Mara, we can barely hear you. I'll try to boost the connection.
Crow? Does this reach you?
She can't hear us. I'll keep trying to clean up the signal.
The portal remains unstable, and your enemy has barred the way behind you. The abominations you encountered are of the witness's making.
Ooh.
This is but a fraction of the power it now wields. Using stolen light, it has created a new army in opposition to the one the Traveler raised. Stewards of the final shape. No matter. The Coalition convenes to devise a method of dispelling the witness's interference. Keitel and Mithrax have promising theories. Once this desperate attempt to slow us is left broken, we will rejoin the attack. Let my voice send you now, in flight to strike down the witness and all its followers. Go with hope and with vengeance.
Anything to say about that, Crow? No? Okay. Yeah, I mean, credit where credit's due. Bungie has made a phenomenal stories thus far. And for the rest of the channel, I'm going to continue on recording for your beautiful faces. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. As always, game out. Huzzah.